If vinegar is just something sitting in your kitchen for salad dressings or deep cleaning the sink, then you've probably never seen what it can do for your home's energy and your life. It sounds strange, maybe even a little superstitious. But in homes where the air feels heavy, where sleep comes slower, or money never seems to stick around, something invisible might be quietly blocking the flow. And vinegar, ordinary, overlooked, and always within reach, could be the missing piece. This isn't about magic. It's about energy and how your space holds onto things you can't always see. The hallway where arguments echo, the bedroom where worries replay at 2 a.m., the bathroom where you take deep breaths no one hears. They all absorb something, and slowly those corners start to feel tired. You might not notice it at first, but over time there's a subtle dullness in your day, a sense that luck used to come easier. And here's where vinegar becomes more than just a cleaner. It becomes a quiet reset. There are 4 spots in your home where placing or wiping with vinegar can clear out stuck energy and gently invite back what feels like it's been missing. Clarity, movement, maybe even a little luck. This isn't about believing in rituals. It's about paying attention to your space in a different way. Small things leave imprints, and if we never clean the invisible ones, we keep living with moods, patterns, and blocks that were never truly ours to carry. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 simple yet powerful places where vinegar changes everything. Not overnight, not dramatically, but in a way that you can feel. Not because the vinegar has magic, but because you do, when you start clearing space for something better to enter. Let's begin. The first place is one most of us overlook every single day. Section 1. The bathroom where energy weighs the heaviest. No one ever thinks the bathroom holds power. It's just a functional space, right? A place to brush your teeth, shower, flush, get ready, move on. But if you've ever stepped into your bathroom after a long, draining day and felt like the air itself held onto something, you know it's not just tiles and steam. The bathroom is where you come undone, where the tight shoulders, the long sighs, the invisible weights you carry all day finally get released. But here's the thing no one tells you: just because you let it out doesn't mean it disappears. Energy clings to surfaces, to corners, to moisture. Over time, what was once a place of cleansing becomes a place that stores stress. Quietly, patiently, without asking for permission. Most people don't notice it, not right away. They clean the mirror, scrub the tub, maybe light a candle, but something still feels stuck. The light doesn't quite reach the edges. The air feels heavy even when it's fresh. You start to rush through your time there, get in, get out. And the more you ignore it, the more it builds. Emotional residue, tension from old arguments, even grief. You wash it off your skin, but it sinks into the room, into the tiles, into the silence between breaths. And that silence begins to echo through the rest of your home like a fog you can't quite place, like a dullness in your mornings, a tiredness that coffee doesn't fix, a strange feeling that you've been dragging the same emotion with you room to room. That's why this space matters, because the bathroom isn't just where you clean your body. It's where you meet yourself without the masks. And if the energy there is stale, heavy, or forgotten, then a part of you is too. This is where vinegar comes in, not as a cleaning product, but as a reset button. Something so ordinary it almost feels too simple. But simplicity, when combined with intention, is often where real transformation begins. Here's what to do. Fill a bowl with hot water, warm enough to be comforting, not scorching. Add 1 cup of white vinegar, freshly squeezed lemon juice, and a spoonful of sea salt. Stir until it all dissolves. That's it. That's your mix. The acidity of vinegar breaks through what's been stuck. The lemon lifts the energy, and the salt grounds it, drawing out anything that no longer belongs. Take a clean cloth or sponge, dip it in, and start with the places that rarely get your full attention. The base of the toilet, the bottom corners of the tub, around the sink faucets, the underside of the mirror. Wipe gently, slowly. No need to scrub hard. You're not just cleaning grime, you're releasing tension. You're dissolving invisible weight. And while you're doing it, let your breath follow your hand. Inhale with each stroke. Exhale whatever you've been carrying. As you move through the space, bring your awareness to how often this room has witnessed your most private moments. Your tears, your exhaustion, your hopes whispered to the mirror before heading into the world. Let that awareness soften you, because this isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. Every time your cloth touches a surface, think, I'm letting go, I'm making space, I'm inviting something better. You don't have to say it out loud, you just have to mean it. And something beautiful starts to happen. Air shifts, not dramatically, but enough. It gets a little clearer. The room feels lighter, like it finally exhaled after holding its breath for months. There's a stillness that doesn't feel stagnant, but open, like possibility. It might not be noticeable to someone else, but to you it feels like coming home to a part of yourself that's been waiting. One small detail, don't forget the door, wipe the handle, the frame, the spot where your fingers touch every day without thinking. These are energy contact points. They matter, because the energy that enters and exits your bathroom touches those spots too. And once you're done, open a window if there is one. If not, open the bathroom door, let fresh air in. Let the movement complete the cycle, release and receive. Just like your body exhales after crying, like the wind after a storm. And here's the truth. You don't have to wait for something bad to happen to do this. You don't have to wait until you're burned out. You can make this a quiet ritual, weekly, monthly, or simply whenever you feel off. The tools are already in your home. Vinegar, lemon, salt, hot water, but the real shift doesn't come from them, it comes from you choosing to care. Choosing to clear what nobody else sees. That is a powerful act of self-respect, of claiming back your space. Because the bathroom might be small, but it holds more than steam and soap. It holds the echoes of your emotional life. And when you clean it with intention, you're not just wiping a room, you're letting something inside you breathe again. A fog you didn't realize was there starts to lift. And that's the beginning of everything else getting lighter, too. So the next time you walk into your bathroom, ask yourself, how long has this space been waiting for you to really see it again? Section 2. The front door where luck knocks but can't always enter. Every day you pass through it without thinking, arms full of groceries, hands fumbling for keys, a breath held between errands, and yet this one place, the front door, might be where the most important energy of your life is either welcomed or quietly turned away. It's just a door, you might say. A frame, a knob, a mat, some hinges. But in every home, the front door is the first and last boundary between what you carry in and what you allow out. And over time, without realizing it, that small space becomes a filter for your fortune. Think about it. How often do you leave the house in a rush, stressed about time, phone ringing, shoes half on? How often do you come back exhausted, eyes half closed, sighing as you drop your keys into the bowl? These moments may feel small, but your front door absorbs them all. The hurried energy, the frustration, the fatigue. Guests walk in with their moods. Packages arrive with energy from elsewhere. That door catches everything, holds it, and slowly builds an invisible weight. It becomes the energetic bottleneck of your home, and like a clogged artery, it quietly blocks the flow of life, joy, abundance, opportunity, without you ever noticing. You might start to feel it not at the door, but in your days. Things get delayed, projects stall, you feel less clear, less open. It's like something subtle has shifted, but you can't name it. You clean your home, light candles, open windows, and yet something feels stuck. The truth is, if the door where your blessings are supposed to enter is holding old tension, nothing new gets through. That's why this step is not just about wiping down a surface. It's about reopening the channel between you and what's meant to reach you. Here's how you start. Warm water, white vinegar, lemon juice, and if possible, a few crushed bay leaves. Bay leaves aren't required, but they carry a long-standing symbolism of protection and invitation. Mix these in a bowl, not too much, just enough to create a soft, clear solution. And as you prepare it, take a breath. This is not about cleaning fast. This is about approaching the threshold of your life with reverence. Begin from the inside of the door. Dip a clean cloth into the mixture and wipe the frame slowly, from top to bottom, then along the sides, the handle, and the edges. Move outward. Wipe the front, gently, patiently. Pay attention to the places you touch daily without noticing. The handle where you grab in haste. The bottom where dust collects, the doorbell. Let your hands slow down, let your mind follow. Each wipe is not just physical, it's energetic. You're clearing out what no longer belongs. And here's the part no one talks about. This isn't just about the door, it's about what it represents. Your home is an extension of your nervous system. When your entrance is blocked, you feel blocked. When it's clean, open, clear, you feel more at ease, you think better, you breathe deeper. You start the day with more grace. That's not magic, that's resonance. Your environment is always feeding something back to you. You may notice something small during this process. A shift in the air, a bird outside, a sudden breeze, a moment where you feel unexpectedly emotional. That's okay. You're touching more than just wood and metal. You're clearing memory. You're making room for return, for a flow that has nothing to do with luck and everything to do with readiness. Once you've finished cleaning, take a moment. Open the door wide, let the outside in, let the light come through. You don't have to say anything, but if you want, whisper a line like, "I'm ready for what's next. I welcome what's good." Keep it simple, honest. That moment of invitation matters more than the words themselves, because what you're really doing is declaring that your home is ready to receive again. And in that small act of attention, energy begins to respond. This ritual is especially powerful after a hard week, after an argument, after illness, or simply at the start of a new month, a new season, a new chapter. You don't need to wait until something feels wrong. In fact, the best time to do it is when everything feels fine. That's when subtle shifts have the most impact. That's when you can tune into the layers you've been too busy to notice. And if you want to take it deeper, add something beautiful near your door. A small stone, a plant, a gentle bell, a simple affirmation card, not for show, but as a reminder that this space is sacred. It is the gateway to your life, and every time you cross it, you're stepping into or out of a story. Why not make that step conscious? The front door doesn't need to be grand or fancy. It just needs to be seen again, cared for, cleared. The energy of your home begins here, and when that threshold is clean, the rest starts to move too. Your days feel lighter, invitations come in, ideas return. A phone call you've been waiting for finally happens. A long-delayed project flows, and it's not because you scrubbed harder, it's because you opened a path. So the next time you walk through your door, don't just pass through. Pause, feel your hand on the knob, notice the air. Is it heavy, still, or does it feel like it's ready? If not, maybe it's time for a bowl of warm water, a few drops of vinegar, and 5 minutes of presence. That's all it takes. One small act, done slowly, with heart. Because in the end, luck doesn't always knock loud. Sometimes it stands quietly outside, just waiting for you to let it in. Section 3. The bedroom where your dreams are fogged by yesterday. You close the door, you turn out the lights, and for a moment you think you've left the day behind. But the truth is, your bedroom doesn't forget. It holds onto everything you bring into it. The words you didn't say, the tension you carried in your shoulders, the worry that sat on your chest at 2 a.m. These things don't disappear when you sleep. They settle into the room, into the air, into the soft edges of your pillows, the corners of your nightstand, the fabric of the sheets. They become part of the atmosphere you dream in. And over time, the energy of your bedroom begins to change, quietly, invisibly, but undeniably. It starts small. You wake up tired even after a full night's rest. You feel a strange heaviness in the mornings, nothing dramatic, just enough to make the day feel harder to start. You lay down at night and can't seem to fully relax. There's a fog in the space, not from dust or clutter, but from memories, emotions, and thoughts that were never fully cleared. We talk about sleep hygiene, lighting, temperature, even phone use. But almost no one talks about the emotional residue that builds up in the place where your soul lays itself bare. Your bedroom is the most intimate space in your home. It's where you are most unguarded, where you don't perform, don't explain, don't pretend. You just are. And if the energy in that space is filled with unspoken sadness, unresolved frustration, or the emotional debris of weeks and months gone by, it becomes harder to truly rest, harder to let go, harder to receive anything new. This is why bedroom cleansing is not just about cleaning, it's about healing. And the simplest way to begin is with something as humble as vinegar, not bleach, not synthetic fragrance, just white vinegar, warm water, and a little intention. Here's how you do it. In a bowl of warm water, pour in about half a cup of white vinegar. If you have it, add a few drops of lavender essential oil, something gentle, not overpowering. And if you happen to keep dried rose petals from an old bouquet, soak a few in the mix. Roses carry a frequency of heart healing. Lavender softens the nervous system. And vinegar clears what your eyes cannot see. Dip a soft, clean cloth into the bowl. Wring it gently, just damp enough to glide. And then begin. Start at the bed. Wipe the headboard, the frame, the base. Move to the nightstand, drawer handles, lamp switches. Let your hands move slowly with awareness. You're not polishing for shine, you're clearing for peace. The surfaces you're touching. They've heard your whispers, they've felt your tension. They've watched you lie awake, caught between past regrets and future worries. And now you're giving them a chance to exhale. As you clean, you don't need to say anything out loud, but let your thoughts be kind. Hold a sentence in your mind, simple and steady. Something like, I release what no longer supports me. Or, this space is ready for peace. Let the words ride on your breath and let your breath move through your hands, because this is about more than just cleansing a room. It's about creating alignment between your outer world and your inner one. And here's something to notice. The places you avoid cleaning, the corners, the cluttered drawers, the old frames you keep just because, they often reflect something you've been avoiding inside yourself. Memories you haven't processed, emotions you've tucked away, that photo you haven't taken down but never feel good looking at, that gift you keep out of obligation but no longer want. This is the moment to pause and ask, does this still belong here? Not everything old is sacred. Some things are simply heavy, and letting them go makes room for something lighter to arrive. When you finish, open the window, even just for a few minutes. Let the air move, let the light in. If you do this near sunset, when the golden light filters softly across the room, even better. That kind of light carries its own quiet blessing. It doesn't need words, it just warms whatever it touches. And as it fills the space you've just cleared, you may feel something shift, not dramatically, but deeply. A stillness, a softness, a kind of welcome. And if you want, place something small and meaningful beside your bed. A crystal, a photo that brings peace, a simple note with a word like ease or hope. Not as decoration, but as a message to yourself. This space matters. It's where your mind returns to plant its seeds, and whatever grows there begins to shape the rest of your life. Because sleep is not just rest. It's recalibration. It's the time when your body repairs, your mind reorders, and your spirit reconnects to something deeper. And if your bedroom is carrying the echoes of old emotions, it's like planting new seeds in a garden of last season's decay. That's why this practice, this gentle, humble, unassuming ritual holds so much power. You are choosing to release. You are choosing to bless the place where your future takes root. So the next time you walk into your bedroom and toss your keys or scroll through your phone or collapse into the mattress, pause for just a second. Breathe. Look around. Ask yourself, does this space reflect the life I want to invite in? And if the answer is no, then you already know what to do. Warm water, vinegar, a cloth, a little light, and a lot of quiet honesty, because healing doesn't always happen in therapy rooms or mountaintop retreats. Sometimes it happens in the gentle swipe of a cloth along your nightstand, in the opening of a window, in the choice to tend to your space, not for anyone else, not to impress, but to feel free again. And maybe, just maybe, that's all your dreams have been waiting for. Section 4. Your desk and wallet temples of abundance or cluttered gates. There's a drawer in your house that hasn't been opened in weeks. A wallet you toss into your bag every day without thinking. A desk where coffee stains, loose papers, and receipts pile up quietly, steadily. These aren't just signs of busyness. They are signals, because money, like energy, needs space to move. And the truth is, abundance doesn't flow into chaos, it avoids it. We often think of abundance as something out there. A job offer, a check in the mail, a lucky break. But the physical places where you manage your finances, your workspace, and your wallet hold energy too, and that energy speaks loudly whether you realize it or not. A cluttered desk sends a message, I don't have time, I'm overwhelmed. A disorganized wallet says, I'm not paying attention. I'm not ready to receive. And when those messages stack up, they begin to mirror back in your life. Delays, disappointments, effort with no reward. It's not always because you're doing something wrong. Sometimes it's just that the space around your money hasn't been made sacred yet. Let's start with the desk. This is where you plan, where you create, where decisions are made, ideas written, bills paid, dreams typed out between sips of coffee and sighs of stress. And yet, how often do you pause and ask, does this surface reflect the kind of flow I want in my finances? Most people don't, but your desk is not just furniture, it's a stage. And what shows up on that stage often echoes what shows up in your bank account, your career, your clarity. So take a breath. Gather a bowl of warm water. Add a few tablespoons of white vinegar, nothing too strong. Then add a few drops of orange or cinnamon essential oil. These scents carry an uplifting, prosperous vibration, warm, clean, alive. Dip a soft cloth into the mixture. Wring it gently, and begin with the heart of your workspace, the desk surface. Wipe slowly, purposefully, not just for crumbs or dust, but for the mood that has settled in. Wipe the spot where your hands rest when you write, the place where your laptop sits, the corner where unopened mail tends to pile. Let your attention move with your hand. Don't rush. This isn't about productivity, it's about presence. As you clean, hold a thought, something simple. I open space for clarity, or I welcome aligned opportunities. These aren't affirmations for the sake of manifesting. They are reminders to yourself, to your space, that money is not separate from your state of being. It responds to how you treat the places it lives. Next, touch the items around you. Your pen, your calendar, your files, are they in order? Do they carry weight or inspiration? Does that unpaid bill still sitting out need to be addressed or cleared out to stop silently draining your energy? This is the audit that matters, not just of your finances, but of the emotion and attention you give to them. Now your wallet, the place money literally passes through. The thing you use every single day yet rarely clean, pull it out. Look at it, not just at what's inside, but at how it feels. Does it feel like a home for abundance or a neglected container stuffed with expired coupons and forgotten change? Empty it, all of it, lay out the contents, keep what's essential, remove what's dead weight. Torn bills, wrinkled receipts, loyalty cards you haven't used in years. Your wallet should breathe, it should reflect care. Clean its outer edges with the same vinegar mix. Pay special attention to the seams and corners. These are where stagnant energy hides. What you're doing is more than tidying. You're repatterning your relationship with money. You're saying, I'm ready to hold this differently, with attention, with trust. And money, like all forms of energy, responds best to where it feels respected. You might notice something subtle over the next few days. An unexpected check arrives. A friend offers to pay for lunch. You finish a task that's been delayed for weeks. It's not magic, it's movement. Energy that was blocked, now finding space to flow. Because prosperity doesn't just knock on doors, it listens for invitations. And the way you care for your desk, your wallet, your working space, that is your invitation. Not a dramatic one, a quiet one the universe doesn't ignore. And if you want to deepen this ritual, add a small symbol near your desk. A crystal, a coin, a photo that reminds you of a financial goal. Not as a superstition, but as a visual anchor. Something that keeps your focus aligned with where you want to go, because abundance follows clarity, and clarity begins at home. The most successful people aren't just driven. They are intentional with their space. They protect their focus. They understand that what surrounds them shapes what flows to them. You don't need a new job or a higher degree to start shifting your financial energy. You need a cloth, a bowl, a few minutes of stillness, and the willingness to treat your money spaces like they matter, because they do. So the next time you sit down at your desk or reach for your wallet, pause, ask yourself, what message am I sending through this space? Is it confusion, chaos, neglect? Or is it readiness, order, care? And if you don't like the answer, you already know the fix. It's small, it's simple, and it starts with just a wipe and a whisper. Because abundance isn't waiting for you to work harder. It's waiting for you to make space. Final, so maybe after all this, what we've really talked about isn't vinegar. Not completely. It's presence. It's the idea that your home is listening, that it remembers how you feel even when you're trying to move on. That behind every smudge, every unopened drawer, every forgotten space, there's something waiting to be cleared. Something small, but real. And you don't need to change your life overnight. You don't need to become a minimalist or redecorate or follow a strict ritual. You just need to pay attention honestly, softly, with care. Because the things we ignore don't go away. They settle in our walls, in our habits, in our thoughts, and they shape how we live, how we rest, how we receive. We used vinegar as a tool, not because it's magic, but because it's accessible. It doesn't need to be fancy to be powerful, just like you don't need to wait for the perfect moment to start shifting your energy. Your bathroom, your front door, your bedroom, your desk, they're not just parts of your house, they are mirrors. And when you care for them with clarity, they reflect something better back to you. Peace, flow, a sense of possibility. So if something resonated with you today, if even one corner of your home felt different just from listening, then you've already started. You've already said to life, I'm ready for better. I'm ready to release. I'm ready to receive. Thank you for being here, for staying with me through every room, every quiet shift, every breath of intention. Wherever you are right now, whatever season of life you're in, I hope you find lightness in your space. I hope your home begins to hold you a little more gently. And above all, I hope the things you've been waiting for finally find their way to your door. Until next time, stay well, stay open, and take care of your space. It remembers how you live, and it wants to help you begin again.